Hello students. Now in this video we will see the topic logical equivalence. In previous video we have seen prepositional equivalence. In that one we have seen three definitions: tautology, contradiction and contingency. So tautology is when all possible values of the in a truth table for given expression are true, then it is tautology. When all possible values are false, then it is a contradiction. And if neither tautology nor contradiction, then it is a contingency. Now in this video we have to see about logical equivalence. So now here two statements are given or two prepositions are given. Two compound prepositions are given, means these are connected by logical connectives, are said to be logically equivalent if they have same truth values in all possible cases. For example, or let me write the definition first. Compound prepositions now let me denote them capital P and capital Q, suppose, are said to be logically equivalent if they have the same truth values in all possible cases. That is, what is the notation for this? Notation is P is logically equivalent to Q. Many times I had used this notation. So this is logical equivalence, means this P is exactly equivalent to Q. Means if P is given, we can replace it by Q, or if Q is given, we can replace it by P. Now let me take example. Show that negation P or Q is logically equivalent to negation P and negation Q. So let us solve this using truth table. So we have to prove that the truth values of this left hand side in all possible cases are exactly same as the truth values of this right hand side in all possible cases. Now two variables, so I will take P, Q. Now we need P or Q, then negation P, or let me write P or Q, then negation P, negation Q, then negation of P or Q, and here let me take negation P and negation Q. You can do it on your own, or let me write this thing here: negation P, negation Q, and here we will take P or Q, then it is okay. Now P and Q having the possibilities true, 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 false, false, true, false, true, false. Now negation P will be false, false, true, true. Negation Q will be false, true, false, true. Now P or Q, if any one of them is true, then it is true. So true, true, true. Here it is false. Now negation of this P or Q is what? Negation is false, 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 and here it is true. Now negation P and negation Q is among these. Now and is true only when both are true, otherwise it is false. So false and false is false. Again false and true is also false. True and false is false, and true and true is true. Now look at these two columns. Now here the truth values of this and this column are exactly same, or here I can say since all truth values of negation P and Q, or Q, and negation P and negation Q are same. Therefore, negation P or Q is equivalent to negation P and negation Q. As such, all the truth values are exactly same. The same thing is said in a definition. If they have the same truth values in all possible cases, all these 4 possible cases, they have same truth values. Okay. Now let us take the next example. Same thing. Show that 2 compounds prepositions are equivalent. So example, show that now P or Q and R is equivalent to P or Q and P or R. It is nothing but, look at it carefully, it is or distributes over and here. It is nothing but a distributive property, just like A plus or A into B plus C is same as A into B plus A into C. Just like that is this P or Q and is in between them P or R. So let us check the equivalence of this one using truth table. Now here 3 variables, so 8 possibilities. So answer P, Q, R. So let me determine pairwise first of all. P or Q, suppose P or R, then Q and R we need. Later on we will take 3 togetherly. P or Q and R, and last one is what? The and in between these two. So P and Q and P or R. So now here you know true, 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 false, 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 true, true, false, false, true, true, false, false, again true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. Now P or Q. So if any one of them is true, then also it is true. So true, true, true or true, true. P, Q we have to look. True or true, true. Again this is true. This is also true. Here also true. Here look at here. True. Here false. And here also false. Now P or R. So look at the first and third. True, true will be true. True, false, true, 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 false, true, false, true, true, false, 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 true, true, and false, false, false. Okay. Now Q and R. And is true only when both are true. So let us check. Now here true, true, true. True, false, false. This is false, true, false, 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 false. True, true, true. Now true, false, 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 true, false, and false, false is again false. Now P or Q and R. Now P is here. Now Q and R is here. So these two columns we have to look. Now or in between them. So or is true when one of them is true. Otherwise it is false. So now look at them. True or true. So it is true. True, false. Here it is. True, false will be true. Again true, false, true. True, false, true. False, true, true. False, false, false. Here again false, false, false. And false, false, false. Okay. Now what the last one? P or Q and P or R. So look at this. P or Q and P or R. And in between them. And is true only when both are true. Otherwise it is false. So true, true will give true. Again true, true, true. True, true, true. Again true, true, true. This is also true. True, false, false. False, true, false. And false, false is again false. So now look at it carefully. These two columns are exactly same. So I can say this P or Q and R is exactly equivalent to P or Q and P or R, as these two columns are identical, or by definition we can say, by definition. Okay. Now the next example, let us take one more example. Further also I have to take some examples. Okay. Now let us example show that P or Q or R is equivalent to P or Q or R. So what we have been did here, look at these two taken in a parenthesis first. Or R is exactly equivalent to first as it is, and second and third in a parenthesis. So this is associativity. It is nothing but associativity. So let us check the associativity is equivalent or not. In previous example we have seen about distributivity. Or is distributive over AND. So now PQR. Here we need P or Q. Also we need Q or R. Now here P or Q or R. Okay. P or Q or R and P or Q or R. As such we have to determine. Again same three variables, so 8 possibilities. True, 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 true. False, 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 false. Again true, true, false, false. True, true, false, false. Again true, false, true, false. True, false, true, false. Now P or Q. So R is true when one of them is true. So true. This is also true. True, true, true. Here it is false and false. Now Q or R. Same. One of them is true, then true. True, true. This is also true. Now false, false gives false. True, true give true. true false gives true, false true gives true, and again false. Now P or Q or R means this and this one. If one of them is true, then true, otherwise false. True, here I get again true, true. So fourth one true, fifth also gives true, sixth also gives true, seventh gives true, and the last one gives false. Okay. Now P or Q or R means this and this P. Now again same, true true gives true, true true gives true, third one true true gives true, true false gives true, false true gives true, false true gives true, again false true gives true, and false false gives false. Now clearly these two columns are identical, means they have same truth values in all possible cases, so these are equivalent, or I can say OR is associative. Therefore P or Q or R is equivalent to P or Q or R. Okay. Now as such, by making a truth table, we can show that two prepositions or two compound prepositions are logically equivalent. Also, without using the truth table, using logical identities, we can show that the two prepositions or two compound prepositions are logically equivalent. So let us see those logical identities. Let me write that thing as a remark, or that remark is known as algebra of preposition. Let me write that remark, or algebra of prepositions. So remark, a logical equivalence that is tautology can be proved by using either a truth table or by using a sequence of known logical equivalences. Logical equivalences are nothing but the logical identities. So let us take logical identities. Logical identities. So now the first identity is P is equivalent to P or P. It is known as idempotence, or let me write both of them togetherly. Also P is equivalent to P or Q. So this is known as idempotence of and or. Now second one, that P or Q is equivalent to Q or P. Clearly both are equivalent. Also P and Q is equivalent to Q and P. This is what? Commutativity. Commutativity of or and. Same thing. Again, third, that just we have proved associativity. So P or Q or R is equivalent to P or Q or R, and also P and Q and R is equivalent to P and Q and R. This is associativity. Associativity of or and. Okay. Now fourth one. These are known to you from 11th standard. Negation of P or Q is equivalent to negation P and negation Q. Also, negation of P and Q is equivalent to negation P or negation Q. This one we had solved as a first question of logical equivalence, and these are nothing but De Morgan's laws. These are De Morgan's laws. Now the next one, before going towards the next one, let me tell you, while writing the expressions we are using parentheses, but in general the priorities among these three logical connectives, that is negation, or and are here. Let me write that thing as a remark. Priorities, or in general, priorities of negation, or and are as, first of all it will give negation, we have to use negation, then and then or, as such. Remember this thing. Now this is used only when all three are used. That time remember about these priorities. Now here I can give the example as negation of P and Q. If we write, it is equivalent to negation P and Q, but it is not equivalent to negation P and Q. You know that. Here negation is applicable to what? P, and then and with Q. Okay. Similarly, other thing. What is other? This associativity. Here this P or Q or R. Here no need of parenthesis even. This is okay. Without parenthesis we can write them. Similarly for and also. Means associative in between and or, there is no need of parenthesis or the brackets because of the associativity. Okay. Again, this is about associativity. Here I can say P and Q and R does not require brackets or the parenthesis. Does not require brackets. Again, but what about this? P implies Q implies R. P implies Q implies R. Suppose this is a statement. Is this is equivalent to P implies Q implies R? Is this one equivalent to P implies Q implies R? is here also associativity holds. This thing is equivalent to these two. This thing is equivalent to these two. But what about this? Are they equivalent? So the answer is no. These are not equivalent. So here I can say implication is not associative. Is not associative. We will prove this after writing the logical identities. We will prove this in using a truth table. Okay. Now we had written fourth logical identity. This is my job to tell you what about the parentheses and all, and also implication is not associative. Now we will check it here. Now the next logical identity, let me write. The next logical identity is, four logical identities we have written. It is about idempotence, commutativity, associativity, De Morgan's law. Now the next logical identity is fifth one, that is about distributive. Just we have solved an example on that one also. So P or Q and R is equivalent to P or Q and P or R. Also P and Q or R is equivalent to P and Q or P and R. Here this is distributivity of or, over, and here it is distributivity of and, over, or. Okay. Now next one, P or true is equivalent to true. It is true. Also P and false is also false. This is domination laws. This is domination laws. Now next one, P and true is equivalent to P, and P or false is equivalent to P. This is identity laws. Identity laws. All these things you have to remember. Now next one, P or negation P. Let me write a big bracket here. Is equivalent to true. Means it is always, you know, this is tautology. And P and negation P. This is a contradiction. This is always false. These are known as negation laws. Negation laws. Now next one, negation of negation P is equivalent to P. This is known as double negation. This is double negation. You know from set theory, if we take complement of complement, then it gives the same. Similarly here, negation of negation will give the same. Now some more expressions or some more logical identities. So P implies Q. This is equivalent to negation P or Q. This is known as implication. This is implication. Then next one, that is P if and only if Q. This is equivalent to P implies Q and Q implies P. Both way implication, you know that. When we prove P in if and only if P, we are proving if P then Q and if Q then P. Converse part is this. So this is known as equivalence. This is equivalence. Then next one, P and Q implies R. This is equivalent to P implies Q implies R. This is known as exportation. This is exportation. Now 13th one, P implies Q and P implies negation Q. This gives negation P. This is known as absurdity. Absurdity is known to you, it is contradiction also. So this thing is used in proofs by contradiction. Most probably it is used in proofs by contradiction. Okay. Now next one, that is P implies Q is equivalent to negation Q implies negation P. You know this thing. This is what? Contrapositive. Already we have proved this. These are equivalent by truth table. This is contrapositive. So these are 14 identities, 14 logical identities or logical equivalences you have to remember. Now let me take an example, depend on them, so that you will get how does these things are useful to us. So example, let me take an example. Show that, example says, show that negation P or negation P and Q and negation P and negation Q are, or let me write a parenthesis here, are logically equivalent without using truth table. Without using truth table. If such a question is there, then you don't have a choice there. You cannot use truth table or the truth values. Here you need to use logical identities only. So how does the proof for this? Now here to show that these two things are equivalent or logically equivalent. So let me consider this one and let me get this second one from the same using logical identity. So let me consider negation of P or negation P and Q. Let me consider this. Now this one can be written as, I can apply this negation on these two things. This is my first preposition here and this parenthesis is my second preposition. So let me apply this negation here. But while applying negation, this or will become and, as it is what? De Morgan's law. So I will get negation P, this will become and negation of negation P and Q. This is by De Morgan's law. This is by De Morgan's law. Now this is equivalent to Now again, this negation P is as it is and okay. But now this negation we can apply and again. So there is again a De Morgan's law. So I will get negation of negation P. Again this and will become or negation Q. So this is also by what? De Morgan's law. This is also by De Morgan's law. Now, this is equivalent to what? Negation P as it is. And this negation of negation will become P or negation Q. This one. Now, this is by double negation. You know, double negation. Double negation law. Negation of negation will give same. Now further, now I have this and after this parenthesis and or in between them. So let me use distributive law. So what happened? Let us see. Negation P or P and negation P and P or what is here? Negation P and negation Q. Okay. This is by distributive law. This is distributive of and over or. Distributivity over of and over or. Okay. Now this is what here. This one negation P and P. This value is false using negation law. Or here I get negation P and negation Q. This is by negation law. This value is false by negation law. Now this can be written as negation P and negation Q or false. This is by commutativity or no need to use even commutativity. Commutativity. This is equivalent to negation P and negation Q. Why does this? This is by identity law. Identity law. Now look at it. We had considered one of them and this is nothing but our other. So as such these two are logically equivalent. Here we have been used a sequence of logical identities. We haven't used a truth table. Now the next example depend on this. So let me take next example. Next example, show that P or Q implies, P and Q implies P or Q is a tautology. Suppose we have to show this is a tautology. So how does we can prove it? Without using truth table we have to prove it. So P and Q implies P or Q. Now here this P and Q is our premises and P or Q is our consequence. You know one logical identity is P implies Q is equivalent to negation P or Q. This is implication. So using that, let me write here negation of premise is what? P and Q or consequence P or Q. Okay, this is by implication. This is by implication. Now this is equivalent to let me apply this negation here. It will become negation P or negation Q. This is by De Morgan's law, or P or Q by what? De Morgan's law. De Morgan's law. Now again this is equivalent to what? Let me write them. Negation P or negation Q or Q. Everywhere or is here. Among these four prepositions P, Q, negation P, negation Q. Let me take P and negation P in one bracket, one parenthesis, and Q and negation Q in other one. Here we had used associativity and commutativity togetherly. Commutativity. Now here this negation P or P is what? True. Also negation Q or Q is what? True. Now this is by what? Identity. This is by identity laws. Now true or true is what? True. So as such we have true. This value is equivalent to true, means it is a tautology. Now last example of this video, that I have to prove that implication is not associative. That part already I had explained in logical identities. Let me take it as an example. Show that P implies Q implies R and P implies Q implies R are not logically equivalent. Okay. So now let us prove it using truth table. So P, Q, R. Let me take P implies Q, then Q implies R. Here let me take P implies Q implies R and P implies Q implies R. So true, 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 false, 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 true, true, false, false, true, true, false, false, true, false, true, false, true, false, true, false. Now P implies Q. Now implication is false only when premises is true but the consequence is false. Otherwise it is true. Now true implies true is true. True implies true is true. True implies false is false. True implies false is false. False implies true is true. False implies true is true. False implies false is true. And again false implies false is true. Now Q implies R. Same thing. True implies true, true. True implies false is false. False implies true is true. False implies false is true. True implies true is true. True implies false is false. False implies true is true. False implies false is true. Now P implies Q implies R. So this is our premise. This is our consequence. So true implies true is true. True implies false is false. False implies true is true. False implies false is true. True implies true is true. True implies false is false. True implies true is true. And true implies false is again false. Now P implies Q implies R. So P is our premise and Q implies R is our consequence. So true implies true is true. True implies false is false. True implies true is true. True implies true is true. False implies true is true. False implies false is true. false implies true is true, and again false implies true is true. Now look at these two columns. Clearly these are not identical. Here in last column only one truth value is false, other all are true, while in its previous column 3 are false and other are true. Clearly these are not identical. So this implies P implies Q implies R is not equivalent to P implies Q implies R, or we can say implication that is this logical connective is not associative. Now in next video we will see our next topic, that is predicates and quantifiers. We will start that one. Thank you.